Are you someone who wants to improve your English fluency? Do you think none of the ways actually work? Are you tired of trying so many methods? Wait, don't stress out. Try this method which I'm going to tell you in this video, and I'm sure you will definitely get the result. So, come let's see what I have for you. Today, what I'm going to tell you all is a tested and a proven method to learn any language. Not only English, but for any language. If you follow this method, you can learn the language very easily and very effectively. So, most of the ESL trainers today do not tell the secret out. They don't exactly teach you by this method. And this is why you're not getting the expected result. Today, let's reveal it for all of you out there watching this video. The method is integrated skills approach. You have to learn any language using this integrated skills approach to get the effective results. Now let's see what does the term mean. I'll come from the reverse. Approach. Approach means the method that we follow to learn the language or to do anything in common. So approach here means the method that we follow to learn the language. And next is skills. What is the skill? What skill are we talking about now? The language skills. There are 4 core skills in learning a language. Listening, speaking, reading and writing. I think most of you would be knowing this, right? The LSRW technique. And that is what I am talking about as skills here. And finally, the keyword integrated. Integrated here means linking. Integrating all these 4 core skills like listening, reading, writing and speaking has to be integrated along. You have to incorporate all these 4 processes to learn a language. Most of my students take effort in speaking, but they don't actually spend time in reading and writing. They are saying that it's not my cup of tea. I don't feel like writing. It's been a long time. During my school days, I wrote something. During my college days, I wrote something. Now writing is not required anymore. But no, this is a big mistake that most of the ESL learners do. You have to learn all these 4 techniques every day to master the language. So, listen, speak, read and write the language that you want to excel at. Now, let me tell you the importance of these 4 skills one by one, and I'll tell you how to practice these 4 skills. The first skill here is listening. So, did your English trainers tell you that listen to native speakers, improve your vocabulary and copy their accent so you can become a fluent speaker? Did you ever hear of this? I beg to differ here. As an ESL trainer, I tell my students to listen to non-native speakers first. Let me tell you why. Because when you listen to native speakers directly without much of English exposure, what happens is you don't understand what exactly they speak. And that becomes a demotivation for you. You fail to understand and that becomes a demotivation for you and you end up skipping that step. And you end up losing your interest. So, for this neither to happen, you have to listen to non-native speakers. Listen to people who have a good English fluency and who has a good vocabulary. That's enough. They need not be a native speaker. So, listen to normal English speakers and keep listening over a period of time. And next, reading. Take a book and read. There is no age for reading. You're 5 years old or you're 50 years old. Read every day if you're serious about learning a language. You can read a storybook, a magazine or a newspaper, or if you're a student, well and good, read your academic books. But how should you read is very important. How are we going to read? You have to read loudly. When you read loudly, your reading skills will improve and also whatever you read gets registered in your mind. Your comprehension skills will improve. You have to read to understand, not just to memorize. Remember students, most of you what you do is you read to memorize. No, read to understand. That is where your comprehending skills will improve. So second is reading, and the third one which I want to discuss with you today is speaking. Ma'am, I just know few words in English, so how do I speak English? Most of my students ask me. But it is alright. Whether you know 5 words or 50 words, it's okay. Practice speaking them over and over again. The more you speak, the more you get fluent. So always practice speaking in English. And now there is another challenge in speaking. I don't have a partner to speak English. Most of the working professionals who come for an ESL learning tell that they don't have a speaking partner. At workplace, I cannot experiment by talking to someone, or at my home, there is nobody who can talk to me in English. So if you think you also don't have a partner, don't worry. You don't need a partner to learn English, and that is the fact. Speak to yourself. Think to yourself. Come on, nobody's going to think you mad here. So speak to yourself, and whatever you want to think, whenever you want to plan something, do that in English in your mind. So that way your English thinking and speaking fluency will simultaneously increase. So always speak in English. It's good if you have a partner. If not, no worries. Let that not be a stopping reason. Speak to yourself. Plan your things accordingly in your mind in English. So that way your speaking fluency is going to get developed. And finally we have the writing skill. If you are a student, if you are a school student or a college student, you can do any creative writing on any topic and you can practice writing. And if you are an adult who don't have any writing purpose, all I would recommend for you is to write diary every day. Students, working professionals, homemakers, everybody can practice this. This is one wonderful way to document your experiences in life and also to improve your writing skills. So every day have the habit of writing your diary. Record all that happened on your day in your diary. It is not going to take more than 10 minutes in a day. And come on, for your interest and for your improvement, you got to spend that 10 minutes. And that is when these 4 techniques can be linked and learned. You're listening, you're speaking, you're reading, and you're writing. So when you're linking all these 4, when you're integrating all these 4 skills of a language, you can definitely master at the language. So if you are really interested in learning a language, if you are really interested in speaking a fluent English, follow these 4 steps and then come back to my video to comment your experience, because your comment would motivate me to make my further videos. And also those who watch the video in the future, and if they get to read your comment, they will also get motivated to follow these 4 techniques. So again, let me repeat in a nutshell, you are going to follow the integrated skills approach to learn English, LSRW. Practice all these 4 together and you will definitely get the result that you desire. So bye bye everyone. I hope this video made sense to most of you. I'll see you all in my next video. Stay tuned, stay practiced. Bye bye.